Hey everyone, it's Johnny, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel, and today we have another fragrance feedback. I need to come up with a better name, maybe. Or do you like fragrance feedback? I don't know. That's what I came up with once upon a daydream, and I have kind of stuck with it. But if you have any suggestions for a different name, let me know, or something, you know. I don't want to steal from another consultant's, you know, little shtick sort of thing either, but maybe we can brainstorm together. It'll be like a group effort, and if there's like a winning awesome one, maybe they get a prize. I don't know. Anyways, let's dive in. I have a bucket. I actually have more than this, but I will break it into my next video because this is just already a lot. These are in no particular order. I warmed through a handful of all sorts of things, from Scentsy to Party Light to Goose Creek to Better Homes and Gardens. That's the Walmart wax. Let's dive in and let you know what we got here. This won't be in any particular order either, just because I did not get a chance to sift through this bin, so bear with me if you're like mostly a Scentsy person or mostly a not Scentsy person or whatever in between. It's all mixed in. Maybe you'll find a new scent you want to try. Forever Yours, starting with this one from Scentsy. This is like, what is it, lemon and jasmine and florals and oh my, or something like that. I don't know. I love this. There's a lot of people who said that it was an abysmal performer for them. I have not had problems with this. This is actually, I mean, it's not like a powerhouse performer. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I put it on and like I'm like blown out of my house. But this is definitely a medium, maybe medium soft performer. But it does last a long time. So if you're not looking for a scent monster, but a really nice, soft, sort of semi-fresh, not super florally, kind of romantic scent, I recommend this. This is no longer available because it was from Bring Back My Bar, so if you didn't get it, I'm so sorry. But it's in my club, and it's going to stay there, at least for a while. Next, we have Blonde Wood and Moonflower. This is also from the Bring Back My Bar, so I really like this. This is like a fresh, floral, woodsy sort of scent. It's rather nice. You get like a light wood tone to this with a not quite aquatic floral, but it's like aquatic floral adjacent sort of floral. It's not powdery. It's not soapy. It's more in that fresh tone. Maybe slightly perfumey though. Yeah, I guess it could be a little bit more perfumey. Anyways, I really enjoy this. It lasts quite well throughout the day. It's quite strong, like medium strong, I want to say. And it's a fresher scent. I don't necessarily consider this particularly woodsy. It's more like a fresh, I guess that's what it is. It's a fresh scent. It's not really truly a floral, and it's not truly a wood scent. It's like just in between. So I guess fresh is in between woods and floral in my head. Next, I got through a bar of Blueberry Rush. This is beautiful. It's blueberries, it's dark berries, it's a little tart, it's a little aromatic, it's fruity. I'm not a huge fruity person, but this one I really enjoy. This next most similar thing to this is the Aladdin Genie 3 Wishes bar. They're very similar. They're different. I couldn't tell you which one I like more, but if I only had to pick one, I think I'd be happy with either of the two. I think this one is a little bit more berry toned, and the other one is a little bit more like hints of something else, but I can't remember. Anyways, it's a beautiful scent, it's a powerful scent, and it lasts through the day, which is a little bit unusual for some of the fruitier scents that kind of just futz. Got through a bar of Blackberry Meringue. This is a sweet, you do get like a berry scent. I don't know if I would say it's full-on blackberry, maybe. And you have like that whipped meringue sort of note to this. It's, how do I describe it? It's like a berry with a slight dryness to it. Because meringue to me is not a creamy, rich sort of like bakery decadence. Because usually when you make a meringue and then you like put it in the oven, it becomes like that hard top on like the dessert. I don't know. That has nothing to do with this, but it's a sweet sort of soft scent. I wasn't particularly wild about it, but it's not a bad scent by any means. Next we have from Better Homes and Gardens, White Tea and Jasmine. This is from their premium line. I have to say, their premium line tends to perform significantly better, in my opinion, than a good chunk of their regular products. I don't know if it's the oil blend. I don't know if it's just the cubes are bigger or it's a different, you know, whatever medium works better. These just perform better for me. And I will also say that they tend to be better, maybe not better is the word, but more thoughtful blends as a whole. They're a little bit more refined and less like generic, I want to say. There's more undertones and there's more complexity to these fragrances as a whole, and they just smell a little bit more worth the slight increased price point compared to the standard like 6 cube ones that they offer, and these are 8 cube. Anyways, White Tea and Jasmine. This reminds me of, what is it? White tea or green tea and something. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of it. Something white tea. Cactus and white tea or something like that from Scentsy. It's very similar in the same concept. You get that little bit of like that soapiness, but it's very fresh and clean smelling. I like it. I like it. And you do get a little bit of jasmine in it, but it's just that like clean white tea and cactus. That's what it's called. That white tea sort of scent in there. Got through a bar of Scentsy's vanilla bourbon. This is vanilla bourbon, as you might expect. And you do get the bourbon tone to this. Like it's there. It's not like vanilla with maybe a hint of something in the background. It's like bourbon. Hello, bourbon with vanilla. I enjoy it. I don't love it enough to Scentsy club it. But then again, I'm not a huge bourbon drinker in the first place, or whiskey drinker in the first place. So, moving on. Better Homes and Gardens, Jasmine and Ylang Ylang. Such a fun word to say. Ylang Ylang, whatever you want to call it. You do get a lot of ylang ylang in this. My biggest gripe with this, it's strong, it's a powerhouse, it lasts all day. The essential oil blends seem to perform really well from Better Homes and Gardens, weirdly enough, or essential oil infused ones. But you get mostly ylang ylang from this. Not a whole lot of jasmine in my experience. I've worn this a couple times now, and each time it's like ylang ylang with hint of jasmine in the background, not the other way around. So if you're looking for a jasmine heavy scent, that is not one for you, which made me sad. Which is why I found Exotic Jasmine from Yankee Candle. I know my vendetta against Yankee Candle might have actually been broken with this fragrance. This is the jasmine scent I've been looking for. And it's so good. It is balanced. It is jasmine. I don't know why they call it Exotic Jasmine specifically, but this is the one that I've been looking for. It is divine. It lasts all day. If I can find more of it, I probably will stock up on this one because it is that good for me. You might hate jasmine, so in that case, don't stock up on jasmine scents. Duh, I feel like that goes without saying. But you never know. You might try something out of your comfort zone of or wheelhouse of scents and be like, whoa, what have I been missing? Next, we have from Darcy and David, Ebony and Musk. This is White Musk, Patchouli, and Exotic Ebony. I have a friend who loves patchouli scents. You do get the patchouli in this, you do get the musk, and you do get the ebony wood. This is, surprisingly, I have mixed feelings about a lot of their fragrances. This one is definitely a winner in my book. I have been very impressed with it. The performance was superb. And it's strong, but it's not overwhelming. And a lot of times with cologne scents, it can go one of two ways. Either it'll like futz out and you're like, where to go? Or it's like stinking you out of your place. This one does neither. It is a wonderful scent that fills the space, but doesn't overtake the space. It enhances it. And that is something that I have to give them credit for. Like this blend, I hope they keep, and I will probably, when they have a sale, grab a couple more bars of it because I enjoyed it that much. All right, next we have Party Light Golden Birch. Where do I begin with this? This wasn't bad. This is, I don't know why they call this a Golden Birch scent. I don't remember the scent notes, but to me, this is more of like a cashmere. Like if you've smelled Bath and Body Works Cashmere Glow, it's kind of like the woodsy version of that. It's cozy. It's like a warm, there's like a fuzziness to the scent. That makes it sound terrible. Like it's not like lint or anything, but you know, like when you're wrapped up in a cozy blanket, that's what I imagine. Or like this in a very like just freshly sanded room or something. Like you kind of get a little bit of that vibe in there. It's nice. It's kind of forgettable, but it worked. Party Light Dune Grass. This is basically fresh cut grass remixed with a little bit of like dewy sunshine. I like the Scentsy fresh cut grass more, but then again, I don't necessarily need my house to smell like grass. So there you have it. And I would recommend honestly the Scentsy one over this one. I feel like it performed better. I mean, they both smell like grass, but there we go. Better Homes and Gardens Pure White Woods. This is a soft cologne-y scent. I really like this scent. It gives me like, well, the sillage in the wax clamshell is kind of giving me like Abercrombie vibes right now. I love this scent. It's a softer scent though. That's like my biggest gripe with it. At least for me, every time I've warmed it, like I enjoy it and I can like get whiffs of it here and there, and that's about it. Which is really disappointing because I think it's a beautiful scent. But if you're paying money for home fragrance and it's not actually fragrancing the space, what are you paying for? I get it, like some people are more nose sensitive than others, but like if you're going to invest money in a fragrance, and this goes across all brands like Scentsy, Goose Creek, Better Homes and Gardens, whatever brand that you try, if you're paying money for a fragrance and it's not fragrancing a room or a space or whatever, it kind of like diminishes its value as a fragrance. You know, like I'd rather use a smaller portion of something that's really strong and be content that it actually does something rather than put a whole bar of something in there because it's so light or it's formulated to be so light that it doesn't really do much. Again, for people who are sensitive to scents or fragrance, I understand that we may want to dive into home fragrance and that might be like a good scent in that case. But generally my rule is if I'm trying to make the room smell like insert fragrance here, I want it to smell like that without me having to like sniff and hyperventilate to try to smell it. Thoughts on that? Throw that in the comments. What do you think about that? Do you prefer that? Do you prefer like stronger scents that you can cut or, you know, just use less of to make it last longer? Or do you just really want a very faint fragrance all the time? All right, Zeppelin is next. This is a cologne scent. I like this one. It's in my club right now. This is from the Bring Back My Bar. This is not like an Abercrombie cologne scent. This is more like a well-dressed gentleman. Like me if I was going to a business meeting. Or, I don't know, I guess I could envision like the 50, well, no, maybe not. Like the 50 Shades of Grey dude that like everyone fawned over or whatever. I don't know who it is. I didn't watch that, but clearly. But that dude, like when he's in his office, you know, like good guy vibe when he's not being like 50 Shades of Grey or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna stop using that as an analogy because I don't know it enough. I just know there's like, yeah. Anyways, this is like the nice, well-dressed businessman maybe. All right, Better Homes and Gardens, Salted Coconut and Mahogany. This one does live up to its moniker. It's one of the few salted coconut and mahogany scents that I enjoy because it is more mahogany-ish. I have realized that I like wood scents. And I love coconut scents, but I don't generally love coconut wood scents together. Like, for some reason, when it's like coconut mahogany or coconut and teakwood or coconut and sandalwood or what, for some reason, I don't know if it's the formulations or like those scents just don't jive in my schnoz. But when they're formulated in the same exact thing, it doesn't do it for me. In the same capacity. So it's a good scent, but like I wouldn't get it again. All right, we gotta speed this up. We're taking too long about every scent. Pineapple coconut vanilla. This came back and Bring Back My Bar. If you love it, it's only in body care, I think, at the moment in our catalog, and it's gonna be discontinuing in a few weeks. So stock up on it. I put it in my club. I love it. I can't decide if I like this or love it. At first I loved it. Now I'm starting to think I just like it. It's a great scent, but I don't necessarily know if it'll last in my club forever. My Dear Watson is next. This is another nice cologne-y scent. I feel like I want to say there's like mint or something, silver mint in this or something. I don't remember, but it's another nice scent. My big thing with this is that I feel like it kind of fades quicker than I'd like it to, and it's a softer scent. Again, like I just had a prattle in the middle of this video about how I feel about softer scents. I can always use less cubes of something to, nullify the amount of fragrance that I'm getting in the room. But it's a lot harder, or I can open a window or something, but it's a lot harder when you have a faint fragrance to begin with and you're trying to boost it. There's only so much you can do, short of going through a lot of wax. All right, Enchanted Mist. I don't remember what this was supposed to smell. Oh, this is like that, like lemon cleaner, or like there's a fragrance that smells like a cleaning product. But it's a good fresh scent. It's great if you want your house to smell nice after cleaning. It's not like a lemon, like heavy sort of like lemon cleaner scent, but it gives me that sort of like fresh vibes, whatever. It's kind of forgettable, honestly. Nice scent, kind of forgettable. Scent of the month for this month, Desert Tropics. This was a monster of a thrower. Very tropical. It does futz out about 2/3 of the way through the day. But until then, it goes like super strong, and then it's kind of like teeters off at the very end. It's a great scent if you like pineapples and like tropical fruits and things like that. Very fruity. If you're not interested in those fragrance profiles, or you're more of a berry person, maybe steer clear from this one. All right, Buckleberry. Blackberry Orange Marmalade. There's so many words in some of these names, I'm like losing it. This is a great scent. You definitely get the blackberry, you definitely get the orange. It's a scent monster. As it lingers throughout the day, the scent kind of diminishes from blackberry to just more like the orange marmalade part. That is like my single like dislike about it, because I wish the blackberry would last a bit longer, or the orange would last a little less longer. But it's a great fragrance, and is currently in my club. Rainbow Sugar from Goose Creek. Let's switch gears a little bit. This is, honestly, I wanted this to be like Sugar from Scentsy. It's kind of like sugar mixed a little bit with Pink Haze. But neither as powerful nor as fragrant as either of the two. So, it's okay. It's like a sweet bakery, I guess, sort of scent. It's very soft. Like, that was my big thing. I didn't mind it by any means, but it was kind of like, wait, what am I wearing in here? So, take that for what you will. From Sensationals, this is from Walmart. Take a Hike. This is in the wood category. I can see that. It's kind of like that woodsy pine, freshwater lake sort of vibe. This is like going to the mountain cabin in the summertime with more of like an aquatic cologne meets like a woodsy, like pine-esque note. It's good. It's very strong. That's for sure. Not one of my favorites, but it was wormable. Like, if you liked Aquaholic, for example, which is more like a eucalyptus variant as opposed to a pine variant of it, it's similar to that. All right, Better Homes and Gardens, Amber and Rose. I think I found a rose scent that I actually really enjoy. No, let's not get crazy. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way and stock up like mountains of this, but maybe a bar, maybe an extra bar or two. You do get the rose, you do get the amber, and it's kind of muted by all these other fragrances in here. So they have like citrus, berry, floral, amber, wood, vanilla, and sugarcane. It's kind of like if you took Scentsy sugar, took out the lemon, added a little bit of pink haze, and tempered it with a little vanilla and a hint of citrus underneath like the amber rose thing. It's really well balanced. I was shocked, and I wouldn't have expected, because I warmed through this earlier on because I was like, it's rose, gross. Yeah, I kind of wish I had another bar of this. I don't know if I'd need, like I said, a mountain of bars, but I would warm it again. Next, Chase Rainbow's Collection Blue. This just smells like Febreze or Clothesline or one of those other ones. It's very forgettable. Kind of not worth it, honestly. And a little disappointing. Mainstay, but it is strong. I will say that much. Mainstay is Cashmere Mahogany. This is another disappointment. I love cashmere. I love mahogany. I do not like this scent. This is like old grandpa's chair. Like musty, dusty, and old wood that needs to maybe be like re-polished or sealed. Yeah, it's just, and it was not a pleasant experience. I cannot recommend that one. I had high hopes for that one, and that was like womp womp. So I guess maybe the moral is if I have high hopes for a scent, maybe it'll disappoint me. Bring Back My Bar, Sweet Amber and Freesia. This is a nice scent. I don't love it. I'm not a huge freesia person, but you definitely get a lot of freesia. You definitely get it tempered by the amber. It's strong. I will say that much. I think I had it in my club for a hot second, and then I pulled it out because I was like, not really. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. It's kind of, there's some of the scents I'm just like, what am I gonna tell you about it? Very Perry Pumpkin. I couldn't get through it. This is one that oh, nope. This is what you're, like, this is for you guys. Okay, so you get a lot of pear, you get a lot of pumpkin. There's a, like, okay, this is kind of like what I expect if you fed a child Gerber baby food pumpkin and pears, and then they vomited all over you. This is what you'd smell like. But it's really strong because, you know, children, like, their excretions are obnoxiously odorous. And it's vomit-inducing, at least for me. So if you love this scent, let me know and just direct message me your, like, mailing address, and I'll send you the rest of this bar because it's going in the garbage. Oh my god. No, I will give it to a neighbor. No, I don't know. No. Second thought, I won't give it to a neighbor because if I hate it that much, I don't know. There's got to be someone out there who enjoys it, but it's not me. Whoever voted that back, shame on you. That's all I'm going to say. All right, Kukui and Coconut is next. This is from the summer collection. This is in my club. I adore this. You get the coconut. You get the nuttiness of the kukui. Oh my god, I just want to eat this. Like, when it's in the warmer, I just want to go around eating the air around me. It's probably not healthy. I don't really care. It is delightful. I love it. This will forever stay in my club. And please, Scentsy, please bring this back in the next catalog for spring, summer, because, I mean, it's in my club, so I don't really care. But I want to get it in all the things. I want it in a room spray. I want it in car bars. I want it in everything. Simply Irresistible. This is from Bring Back My Bar. It's another cologne scent. This is, if you smelled Perfect Gentleman from Scentsy, this is similar to that. They're not the same. I think Perfect Gentleman is a little bit more in your face. This is a little bit more subtle, but it's like that, I don't know if it's a bergamot or a citrus note in here, but there's something in here that is a little pungent for my taste. I will probably get another bar of this just to try it one more time, but like, from my club, it's in my club at the moment. But I'm not as in love with it as I thought I would be. I like Zeppelin more than this one. And if I had to pick, at least at this point, Zeppelin would win, hands down. So there is that. Bamboo Yuzu from Bring Back My Bar. This is beautiful. You do get that dewy bamboo. You get the yuzu fruit. It's a bright, sort of fruity, aquatic-y, green scent. And it's a pretty good performer. I enjoyed this. I don't know if I loved it, but I did indeed like it. So there's that. Flower Child. I don't want to go through all the reviews too much because I did a whole, you know, warm reviews on Bring Back My Bar. So it's kind of like redundancy. So if you're more interested in like the in-depths on the Bring Back My Bar ones from this previous round, go find that video and take a look at it because I do like the cold and warms. All right, so Flower Child, I like this scent, but it's kind of forgettable and it faces a lot of strong competition in the floral category from a myriad of other Scentsy scents, you know, so it's just kind of like, okay, well, it is a nice floral. It's a little bit more of like the sunny floral. But it's just, it doesn't stand up to some of the other ones that are in my club, so goodbye. Cotton Candy Cookie. This is another Bring Back My Bar. I didn't quite finish this. I don't like this scent. I just, there's something about it that I just don't like. I don't know if it's, I like scents with cotton candy, like sugar, and I like scents with cookies, like sugar cookie, and like even cookies for Santa or whatever it was, which is like a different brown sugar cookie. I don't like this combination. It's gross to me. It's cloying. I'm over sugarcoating it. No pun intended. Red, White, and Berry Pie. This is the scent from June. Another one I couldn't finish. This is like cherry cough syrup meets pie crust meets like cloying artificial syrup spilled everywhere. That's dried in the sun. That's what I get out of this. It is so strong and so pungent and so not for me. All right, next we have Lion King in the Jungle. This is the new one they came out with this year. I didn't finish this one either, as you can tell. This is like, this smells like paint stripper to me. No, I mean, a little bit. But this is supposed to be like dewy greens or something like that, and like exotic fruits or something very like tropically. It smells like when you cut the grass and then it's hot out and then it's like wet and like humid in the air and paint thinner all at once. Like, it smells a little bit like rubber cement too. So at least to me, I don't like this. I'm sure maybe some people do. It is a strong scent, but it is not a scent that needs to be near me. Root Beer Float, another Bring Back My Bar. I didn't clearly finish this. I didn't care to. It smells like root beer. And it has like a fizzy scent to it and that like whatever vanilla note to it. But then you warm it and it's like flat root beer syrup. So I gave up. I just got tired of warming things that I just absolutely did not like. So they get either donated to friends or to the lovely trash monster. All right, next it's Love. This was from the Valentine's collection. I like this. There's a citrus, floral, berry, whatever thing going on here. I like it. I don't love it. It's kind of forgettable. I feel like we have better scents in our catalog. But if you enjoyed it, more power to you. Then I went to Better Homes and Gardens, did a sugar lavender twist. This is a great scent. I actually did stock up on this. This is a scent that I could smell over and over again. This kind of reminds me of Scentsy's Sugar with a overarching soft lavender scent. Not a hyper herbal lavender, more of like a perfumey lavender, a lighter one. It is like divine. And it's such a clean scent, honestly. I don't think it's overly sweet. And even if it's on the sweeter side, it's more of like a cozy sweet more than a cloying sweet, if that makes sense. So think like cozy cardigan vibes, where it's just like you feel good and clean, and there's like a hint of sweetness versus just like fresh clean. I love this. I stocked up on it. I think it's still available just in general, but I may make sure that I have enough of it just in case they decide to get rid of it. All right, next we have Better Homes and Gardens Pineapple and Vanilla. This is what you might expect. It's an interesting combination. It kind of gives me like a pineapple creamsicle. The vanilla definitely helps cut through the pungency of the pineapple. I don't know if it's like my favorite variant of pineapple, but it's definitely a contender. I like the uniqueness of it because I haven't really done anything that's like pineapple and vanilla. I've had like coconut pineapple vanilla, which is, you know, vanilla is the last one on the list. Oh, excuse me. Yawn on the truth? I don't know. Pineapple vanilla, it's worth picking up and trying if you like pineapple scents, but you like them a little less in your face and biting. It's not heavy vanilla though, so if you're like a vanilla person, more than a pineapple person, I wouldn't necessarily jump to get it. All right, Fusion Amber Cashmere. This is like the Meyer version of Walmart wax. They're all made by the same company. I mean, it is what it is. Amber and Cashmere. I actually enjoyed this scent. I wouldn't run out to get like more cubes of this or bars, like dash out to the store right now. But if I saw it again, I would probably grab another bar or two. But again, it's like scents in the wheelhouse that I like, but then they face competition from ones that I like more. So maybe we'll do another like updated Scentsy Club video in some future time. But like if you're struggling with like limiting Scentsy Club stuff or just scents in general, in your catalog, like every time you see something that has, I don't know, whatever your favorite scent is in it, and then you go crazy and buy a bunch. A great way to think about it is grab one and see if it lives up to the hype compared to the other ones you have. Or if it's similar to the other ones, do you like it better or worse than something you already have? It's a great way to kind of like mediate how much of the same or similar fragrance you have in your club or in your stash of wax. Case in point, we'll use this as an example. Lemons or yellow or whatever this is called from the Chase Rainbows collection from Scentsy. I actually really like this. Of the 5 bars, after worming them all, this is my favorite. This scent is basically Be Fabulous without the grapefruit. It's more the lemony note. Or it's pink sugarberry, or not pink sugarberry, pink rhubarb sugar without the pink rhubarb, right? So this is that sort of lemony, slightly sweet, slightly effervescent tone with a hint of musk, right? So that base, I just mentioned 3 bars that all share a very similar scent profile. Now, they're all different bars. Don't get me wrong. Like this versus Be Fabulous, but in pink rhubarb sugar. They're all 3 different bars, but they all share the same sort of base scent vibe with variations. So when I'm saying, like, if you're struggling with limiting or, like, picking bars or whatever, obviously it's a great way to pick new bars that are adjacent to what you normally pick, but also it's a great way to kind of like go, okay, well, which of these 3 is going to be in my club if you have a Scentsy club? Because they all kind of smell the same, so they're not, and they have differences, but which one is your favorite? Like, how would you prioritize? And if you could only pick one, which one would that be? All right. That was a little bit weird, like, divergence into Scentsy club stuff, but it happens. All right, Chase Rainbows Orange. This is what you might expect. Orangey, citrus, a little bit musky. It's all right. I mean, I liked it. I didn't love it. I wouldn't go out of my way to get it again. But I feel like the whole collection was underwhelming, except for, like, you know, whatever your general favorite wheelhouse category was, you'd probably like that one. Caramel Vanilla Delight. Blah, 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 blah. I can't say it. This is from the Bring Back My Bar. I actually didn't finish it. I just got tired of it. I am not a big caramel person in general. This one is a tolerable one. You get more of the vanilla and it kind of balances it and keeps it nice and sweet. But there are other scents that I like better that I would rather warm. Like if I'm going to warm something that's caramel-esque, I will go to Salted Caramel Toffee. Love that scent. Didn't think I would love it. Absolutely adore it. Or I'll go to something more buttery like Stroopwafel Delight or something. I will not pick this one. So, nice scent, enjoyable, wouldn't get it again. French Toast. We're not gonna open this. Well, we are because I love you guys. Ugh, I hate this. This is Crime Against Nostrils. I've mentioned that before, I think. This is not French toast. You cannot convince me that this is what French toast smells like. I have made French toast. I've made variations on French toast. I've made like the traditional egg-based French toast, and I've also made an ice cream French toast where you use that as the base instead of egg, which Jacques Pepin used to do in the fancy restaurants during bruncheons. And it is divine. You should try it at some point. But anyways, the point is this is not French toast. This is utter blasphemy against French toast. Cannot recommend. If you love this scent, I'm so happy that it came back for you. I really am. I hope you put it in your club and you never vote for it for Bring Back My Bar ever, ever, ever again, because my nose does not thank you. All right. Berry of Paradise. I didn't finish this one. This isn't terrible. It's just really cloying. It's very strawberries and cream. I don't mind having a hard candy that tastes like this. I don't want my house to smell like this. So, if you like the cloying pink berry sort of scents, that would have been one that you would have wanted to pick up and try. But, alas, it is over. Next, we have Chased Rainbows Green. It was like green apple and lush greens or something like that. You can kind of smell the apple still. There's also like a slight like green herb, like fresh cut herbs note to this, like parsley. I don't know. It's not bad. I'm not a big green apple person, I've discovered, at least in fragrance, so it didn't do much for me. Cutie Pie Cupcake. This is, well, it says it's like a clementine or something like that in there, or orange of some sort. Tangerine, who knows. I smell lemons. This is a lemon cupcake. I like it. I don't love it. I like lemon cupcakes in general. I love eating them, but, you know, it's like, if I have that bar, I'll warm it. I don't mind it, but I'm not going to run out of my way to find it. My Only Sunshine. This is from Bring Back My Bar. Again, this is a nice scent. Slightly cologne vibes, I'm noticing. But it's soft. I would have loved it to be stronger. I think, I don't remember all the notes in this, but it's a little bit more like a, in my opinion, like a unisex or cologne hinting, leaning scent, but it's soft. And I would have loved to see it be a little bit stronger. So sad, too bad. Aladdin, A Whole New World. This is, not the most pleasant bar that I have experienced. This is like floral, aquatic, airy, and then like, I hate to say toilet water, but kind of a little bit toilet water to me. I don't know. There's something in this that throws it off for me, and I can't tell. I can't figure it out. I couldn't figure out what was warming, but it was enough to annoy me that I took it out of my warmers. It's not a bad scent, but it's not something that I necessarily want my house to smell like. One of the scent notes in there is just throwing it off for me. All right, Lemon Coconut Chiffon. This is from the Bring Back My Bar. This is a very dry, coconutty, lemony scent, very bakery. Like before you put in any of the wet ingredients, this is what the dry mix just smells like. So that's what that one is. Cozy Cashmere from Threshold. I love this one. Oh my god, I love this one. This one I will buy again. This is Cozy Cashmere with notes of vanilla and amber. This is like Cozy Cardigan minus the blush rose, or whatever it's called, the rose note. and like a hint more vanilla. It is divine. It's gorgeous. If you can find it still, I don't know if that's like out of season or out of stock, or if they still have this particular one. I love it. I should have to remind myself to find that one and get a couple bars of it. That is so good. So good. So kudos to Threshold and Target. Disney Season of Magic. This is the holiday scent. I decided to worm this because I wanted to see how I felt about it, and I still like it. This is a scent that is a non-traditional Christmas scent. You do get a little bit of Christmassy vibes. You almost get like a sugared, like if you think of dancing sugar plums, there's like a hint of that going on over this, but it's fresh, not like stagnant or dry or dusty. You get like the hint of tree in the back, but it's not overwhelming. And there's a sweetness, like it's not quite berry, it's not candy, but it's like a sweet green tree-ish scent. And it's very different, and it is going to stay in my club. So my concerns were null and void. Got through a bar of banana nut bread. This is, it's banana nut bread. Like it's not real banana smell. It's like the artificial banana, to me. It is bread. It's not like banana cupcakes or anything. So if you're looking for a sweetness to that, it's none to be had. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna try to mix it with like a vanilla or like a cupcake scent and see if I could have made banana cupcakes. Darn it. Oh well. So sad, too bad. Maybe next time it comes around, I'm sure it'll pop its face back in our collection somewhere. All right, Chase Rainbow's Red. This is the one I thought I'd love the most. This just ended up being like cherry candy, Laffy Taffy-esque. It was okay. It's just like, of all the strawberry cherry-esque scents, this strawberry-esque one was one of the least offending ones to me, but I'm just not a fan of that scent profile, turns out. All right, last three, and I'll let you guys go if you haven't already disappeared on me. Black Violet, oh my gosh, Johnny. What are words today? Black, Violet, and Iris. I've been talking too much, you can tell. Better Homes and Gardens, this is a beautiful floral. I love this scent. I thought I just liked it, and then I rewormed it. I adore this scent. I will have to pick up a few more bars of this. It is a fresh floral, and it's not overwhelmingly strong. There's a slight green hint to it. Like, it's a fresh bouquet of florals almost, but not like a flower shop. It's, you know, it's tempered. And well done. Very much well done. All right, Sandalwood Tangerine from Scentsy. This is from the Father's Day collection. It was a new release. I love this scent. It is a scent monster, and it lasts forever. Like, I had this going for 2 solid days, and then some, and it was still going. Like, not sniffing over my warmers, like, trying to get last whiff. Like, it was solidly going for 2 whole days without turning off my warmers. That says something. So this is in my club. I adore this. I'm not sure I'm as super wild about it on me as like a home fragrance for myself, but I do like it. I don't know. I just like I've always hesitant with citrusy, like tangerine-y things. But that's just like a personal me vibe. All right, last but not least, Aromatique's Bourbon and Bergamot from, I think I got this from Macy's? Macy's. I love this scent. I adore this scent. It performs really well. It also lasts for forever and a day. And it's a softer scent, but it's a background scent that you will definitely smell and know that's there, and it will never overwhelm you, and it will just keep going and going and going and going. Like these 8 cubes lasted me like forever. There's a cologne vibe to this. It's not heavily bourbon, like there's a hint of bourbon. You get a hint of the bergamot, but it's like just a nice, sophisticated, clean cologne scent. A little bit romantic. Oh man, I want this in a cologne. That's all I'm gonna say. If you can find this or this brand, this brand is has pleasantly surprised me. I haven't found a lot from them, but man, oh man, the ones I have are great. And I got through a laundry thing of aloe water and cucumber. I like this in laundry. I don't necessarily like it anywhere else. Or bathroom cleaning products. That's great. So sad it's being discontinued in all those products this fall, winter. Okay, I'm not really sad. But if it is one of your favorites, stock up while you can. That brings us to the end of our video. I'm going to go and make sure I put some of these into my little spreadsheet of scents to make sure I have them, and then dispose of these responsibly in the recycling. Hope this was a good video or a fun video or just obnoxious. I mean, I'm kind of token for all of those usually. And I will see you all in our next video. I need to order some new like fall winter stuff so we can start sniffing through that. I've been slacking, but I will hopefully get to that sooner rather than later. Hope you are all doing well and enjoying your summer, and I will talk to you in our next video. Bye!